Gareth, we've interviewed you before when you were a member of the Conservative group, as a Conservative councillor, but now you're standing as an independent. Why are you standing and why as an independent?
Why am I standing? I'm standing because I'm passionate about the community that I live and work in. The reason I'm standing for an independent is I've been to the council chamber in the public gallery for the last 6-7 meetings, and from my perspective, they're not thinking about the people of Thurrock. They're not thinking about their residents. They're all bartering. It's like a, how can I say, it's like a children's tea party. Your government did this, your government did that. Well, actually, Thurrock Council is about local people. It's about the local residents and the benefits that we can make for them.
Do you think that, this is a bigger question, I guess, is that Havering, I think, has about 16 councils and members of the Havering Residents Association.
Yeah.
And with Terry Piccolo and Alan Field and yourself and other people who stood in previous years, isn't there not? Why don't you all get together and start sort of an equivalent organisation?
Well, that's never occurred to me. I've just wanted this time to stand as an independent to represent the people. There will be votes in the council chamber where I will go with one side or the other, whichever benefits this ward: West Thurrock, South Stifford and Purfleet.
Speaking of this ward now, because we'll get to specific issues, and one of the key issues is parking, is lorries thundering down. In fact, when we interviewed Oliver Gerrish, and you'll see it, there's a lorry just parked on the pavement throughout the whole of the interview. What's your feeling on that? Well,
there's a big increase in HGV traffic here. I mean, what should happen is the proposal that was made when Devonshire Road was built. Through wooden work, there should be the second phase of the relief road, and then there's a new junction at the bottom of Devonshire Road, and all the HGV traffic should be going up there. There shouldn't be anything on London Road at all now, but with different developers on that wooden site, plans have changed, and I don't know why. The council should be strong enough to say, no, this is what the proposal was in the first place, this is what we want now, because that will then take the HGV lorries off of South Stifford and West Thurrock.
I know it's a non-political role, but the chair of West Thurrock and South Stifford Community Forum,
indeed.
What are the issues that come up there time and time again?
Time and time again, planning issues, HGVs, the boy races that we had, the problem that we have around here, the cruisers, planning issues. There's a massive issue going on at the moment. If we were to turn round the other way, the oldest pub in West Thurrock has been demolished and nobody knew anything about it. People made phone calls to the council to try and inquire what was going on, and they said to us, we'll get back to you within the next 10 days. Within 2 days, the place was flat. So that's absolutely ridiculous. So the Fox and Goose, which was the oldest pub in West Thurrock, I believe, is now no longer there.
It's as an outsider, and I can guess from your accent that you're not from Thurrock.
No, I'm not.
Jonathan Catton, and we're going on a bit of a tangent here, but Jonathan Catton does so much to preserve the history of this borough. I was at the, down in Purfleet, he's at Benjamin Franklin, he's at the Rider of Amazing Grace, but I feel he's a bit on his own, and does that illustrate? I couldn't see that happening in any other borough in the country.
No, I couldn't either. And I don't know whether Jonathan was aware that that was going to happen, because I think, there isn't enough communication going on. I'm sure if Jonathan knew about that, he would be up in arms about it and would try and get something stopped, And we don't know what's going to go there. I suspect we know what's going to go there. Another load of flats, I would dare say.
Speaking of getting back into your prospective ward and the community, we talk about flats. A lot of new communities, in the physical buildings. Have you been able to communicate with the people who live there? Are they Thurrock residents?
No, it's very difficult to actually make conversation with them. Most of the time they won't open the door for you, and I don't know the reason why that is. The problem we have as well is the new development in Schoolfield Road. It just seems like it's a gated development and they belong there. They don't seem to want to integrate into the locality. I mean, we've put leaflets out when we were holding forum meetings, and yet I think we had one person turn up out of possibly 500 houses. Not good.
What about education? I mean, you cover about 3 different senior schools here and a collection of primary schools.
Yes.
So, what's your stance on it? I mean, academies and education?
I think whatever improves education, no matter what it is, okay, be it state schools or academies, whatever, if it improves education, that's the way we need to go forward. There's no one particular thing. You know, if it improves it, that's the way we should go.
And you're saying that if you got in, you would go for, in each issue, would you be aligned to Conservatives or Labour, or would it be a case-by-case basis?
It would be a case-by-case basis. I'm an independent. I'm not aligned to any one of them, no matter who they are. I'm not a member of any party. I am solely independent. My past is irrelevant.
Gareth, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.